morning, children. How are you today? Our lesson for today is about affixes. In this lesson, you are expected to demonstrate understanding on the features of affixes such as prefixes and suffixes. But before working on the learning tasks, let us know what are affixes. Affixes are word elements added to a root word, either placed at the beginning, which is called the prefix, or ending, which is called the suffix, to form another root. To get a better understanding of the topic, let us have an example of a prefix and a suffix. But let me ask you first, where are you going to place or add the prefix? At the beginning of a root word. Correct! Very good, children. For example, the root word is safe, but when you add the prefix on, you form the word unsafe, which means not safe. Other prefixes are in, miss, this, ill, which means not or no. On the other hand, the prefix re means again. For example, reread. The root word is read, and when you add the prefix re at the beginning, you form the word reread, which means to read again. What about suffix? Where can you find the suffix? At the end of a root word. You're right, children. A suffix is a group of letters placed at the end of the root word that changes its meaning. Full, which means full of, is an example of a suffix. For instance, the root word is joy, and when you add the suffix full at the end of the root word, you form the word joyful, which means full of joy. Less is also a suffix which means without. For example, the word is hopeless. If you place the suffix at the end of the root word hope, you form the word hopeless. Right, children? So what is the meaning of hopeless? It means without hope. Other examples of suffix are and or, which means one who perform a certain action, and able, which means capable of. Now, I know that you can easily answer all the learning tasks for this lesson, right, children? So get your paper and pen and get ready to answer. For learning task 1, you are going to choose the meaning of the prefix beside each number. For example, in number 1, the prefix is on, so you're going to choose from again, not, able, or full of. Did you get it, children? Now, you can continue answering by yourself. How did you find the activity? Is it easy or difficult? For learning task 2, you're going to identify the meaning of the underlined words with prefixes. Remember to write only the letter of your answer. Did you get the correct answer? If you did, very good, children. But if you had a hard time answering, you can always go back to the questions and review the lesson. For learning tasks 3, you're going to pick the right words with suffixes that correspond to its meaning. Easy, isn't it, children? Can you now answer the next activity? Well, for learning task 4, you are going to complete the table with the correct prefixes, root words, and its meaning. Number 1 is done for you. Let us proceed to learning task 5. In this activity, you are going to write the word that ends with the suffix and or. For example, one who dances is a dancer. Are you done, children? Let us then answer learning task 6. So, children, you are going to add the prefix on, this, re, in, and miss to the root word to form a new word. Remember to add the prefix at the beginning of each root word. Are you excited to answer the next learning task? For learning task 7, add the suffix less or full to the word inside the parentheses. For example, the boy under the bridge is without life. So your answer will be lifeless. Did you get it, children? Once you have finished the activity, let us continue to the next learning task. For learning task 8, you are going to complete each sentence with appropriate words with prefixes. But before you answer, read and understand the sentences. Okay, children? Now, for learning task 9, put a check mark if the use of the suffix is correct and an X if it is not. We are now on the last learning task, so I hope that you're still having fun. For the last activity, identify the meaning of the given words by choosing only the letter of the correct answer. Are you done answering, children? Are you now familiar with the affixes? If so, what are the affixes that you have learned? Yes, correct. Prefixes are found at the beginning of the root word, while suffixes are found at the end of the root word. Thank you, children. I hope that you have understood our lesson for this week.